talking about, growers, obviously they get a ton of, a ton of the conversation is all about, oh, how much are they growing, or, what are they growing, where are they growing, anything with growing. How do you distinguish a good grower from a bad grower? Typically in the public markets, is there things that you go, this is why I don't think this company is going to work out? What do you look at?
Well, you can certainly look at from the quantitative perspective. I mean, what is their yield? Well, in the case of lights, I mean, we look at what's your yield per watt. But if you're an investor, you're looking at what's your cost per gram. What type of yields are you producing? What type of wholesale pricing are you getting for your products? And then just from the qualitative perspective, I mean, what type of diversity do you have in your products? I mean, are you just producing Bubba Kush and that's all you do and you just flood the market with this kind of homogenous stuff, or do you have a little bit of diversity in terms of cannabinoids, terpenes, flavonoids, and are you a little bit more specialized? So from my perspective, going into a facility, and if I was looking to invest in a cultivation facility that maybe had a dispensary, I mean, I would want to see how organized they are, what type of note taking are they executing. This is a well-oiled machine, just like our lights are based exclusively on science. Growing cannabis is a science along with a little bit of artistry. So if it's just a bunch of guys that, I've been growing for 20 years and this is how we do it, and we kind of get this much at the end of this period, and if we don't do that well, then, maybe we try to, alter the soil composition. No. I mean, it needs to be down, to the finite details of here's the soil composition, the water quality, here's the lighting distribution, here's the genetics we use. We know to the day when we're going to harvest this stuff. We know what type of yield we're going to get. So with all of that being said, I would just say, I mean, if you have teams, that represent investment opportunities, you just ask them, I mean, what kind of surprises do you expect through your operation? And it's the ones that don't have any surprises, that they've weighed all the variables and they know what to expect. Those are the ones that are going to do well in the long haul.